Hello, my name is Victor. I'm the product manager of this newly formed team that we work on the delivery direction. And I would like to give you an idea of what we plan to work on during 15.10. This is not really a 15.10 kickoff video for a few reasons. First, we are way behind schedule. Second, I mean it primarily for internal purposes, for us, the team itself, to know better what each other are working on. So I presume all of you know this 15.10 planning issue where I pinged even the previous configure and the previous release team members, and we had some discussion. That's what I'm going to go through. So first of all, I would like all of us to really settle in with the new team that we have. And as a product manager, how I can help you with that is that we have time to meet each other, to speak with each other, and to learn the domain better, to refresh our knowledge if in case we already are familiar with the tech stack, or to specifically take training if it's needed. For that, I created this epic. Please add an item for yourself beneath that if you think it's necessary. The second topic is preparation for 16.0. There are items we want to deprecate, and those might need work from us even before the 16.0 milestone. We should prioritize that for sure. When I created this issue, there was no topic about the maintainership of configure and release projects. So I would like to add that to this list as well. Hoarder opened an issue around configure maintainers, and if I'm not mistaken, that was extended by release maintainership as well. We should figure out what we can take on, which projects we want to maintain in the future, and if there's anything we want to find a new owner for. Followingly are the more feature development work that we have. We have the Kubernetes environments integration that some of you are already working on for some months, and Shinya is doing one part of the backend. As far as I know, Timo is doing another part, while Anna is working on the front end. I think this is a cross-stage collaboration that started a few months ago that became a single-stage work in the end, but at least we know the scope there. The next topic is the UX OKRs that come from the release usability study that was run a couple of months ago. And there are a bunch of primary front-end issues that we want to ship during this quarter, or that even need some design work perhaps. Followingly, we have the Kubernetes 1.26 support. We have a pretty nice support policy for Kubernetes, which means that when in a given month a new version of Kubernetes is released, starting with next month plus 3 months, we want to deliver support for that recently released Kubernetes version. 1.26 was released in November, if I remember well, and the 3-month period will end at the end of 15.10. We are basically ready for this release. We are waiting for an nginx ingress release that's compatible with 1.26, and then that we should be good to go there. I know as well that Tiger is working on what we call deployment management proposal spike that will likely have a follow-up issue as well. This was roughly a kind of a configures focused intro to the planning issue, except perhaps for the release usability, UX improvements, and the environments page integration. There are 2 more topics that I would like to quickly speak about that come from release. Both are mostly driven by the front end, and one is that Andre works on is that he's working on moving our HAML-based environments pages to Vue, which should bring us a lot of benefits moving forward. So that's an important work line that I want to keep. you can see that it will likely take several milestones to deliver on it. It has minor backend work requirements, but most of it is actually front end. So this is another track that we are following. And the final track that I want to share with you as well, that we are working on and want to continue to work on, is that Andrew was working on previously, and he will continue with that. Today, release has two ways to set up approval rules on environments deployment. One is called the unified approval rule, and the other is called the multiple approval rule setting. And right now, only the unified approval rules has a UI within GitLab, while it's less flexible, and actually want to deprecate and remove unified approval rules in favor of the multiple approval rule setting. Andrew is working towards that deployment and basically building out the UI for multiple approval rules. Followingly, we can announce the deprecation, and very likely in around 17.0, we will be able to totally remove the unified approval rules. So these are the plans and the directions, primarily for 15.10 and a little bit onwards. I hope this helps all of us to get on track and to understand what we plan to work on. If you have any questions, you can reach me in the Configure channel or by mentioning me on any of the issues.